showdown between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Straight to the air they go. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
They're going to try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground.
First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta from nobody.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's tackled for no gain.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or 2 miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Wanna quit?
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
You. Ready?
Lamar now from the gun. Caught out wide. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
Pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Fielded at the 14. And they'll start this drive in good position. A little shot. Of the 40.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing it on second down. Completed over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
50-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 Cowboy 80. Ready,
He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Ready?
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Pioneer. 2. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup, Buffalo 18. Ready?
Looking in the air here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready? Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Up the middle, Blue. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule or takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
At the 35-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
From the red zone now. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Hey, report. How's it on?
They'll start the drive with Achane. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A pickup there of 39. And it's good for a New York first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Yo.
Here's Jackson to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route one way. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and we can find a completion just like that. Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Catch is made in close. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal, Giants.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Achan. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Returning in from the 16. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He's going to throw again on second down. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cut 19! Get it!
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
It is caught left side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Got it. Ready?
A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down.
Let's go.
And they're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Ozzy, Ozzy. 180. 180. That's hot. Return it.
From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second down carry for A.J. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
180. That's a lot. 180.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That's a lot. It's a lot. 180.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long. He'll air it out on third. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Loss of a yard. It's second down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. They'll drop this down to Achane. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They've got first down here from the 36. Lamar now from the gun. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Throwing again is Lamar. He's still going at the 30. He's got London left side. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
27-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Hey, middle.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. Running in the red zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts from the 16. He's His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 60.
They'll work against the blitz. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Secures this at the 17. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Lamar. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Cowboys take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
70.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Quickly on the slant. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Cowboy 80. 65 catch. 65 catch. Go.
From the red zone now. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Blue crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game.
Cowboys 21.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Jackson to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Jackson now on third. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. First and 10 from the 32.
Ready? 60.
Back now, pressure coming. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready?
Give on second here to Blue. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun on third down. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready? 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Hit. Crap throw 80.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He finds Neighbors right side, and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Setting up to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Setting him on the dime. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 3-yard line.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Set. Ready.
Blue again. And he will not be denied a 2nd time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose! And this is going to be Cowboys football!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Ready.
On the give, it's Blue. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. Fight pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the Giants.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys up by 4. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Pass play now. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Go.
They're going to pass it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and
Blue. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead off the turnover. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
the Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Report!
Blitz coming, Lamar. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Second down.
From the gun, Jackson. Trying to push deep downfield. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Now to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going to run for it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
A 28-yard gain.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
Track! 19, track 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Caught, nice game left side. And he has the Cowboys first down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They can keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This will be the final play of the game. Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division